Translations are imperfect and rely on the translator understanding the original work, leading to variance between translations. If a written work was repeatedly translated to different languages infinite times, would it eventually become a Shakespeare made not by monkeys, but by mistranslation?
Some of the most important decisions that guide our futures we have to make when we are inexperienced, hormonally unstable, and cognitively underdeveloped.
Based on what's exposed on mermaids, we can tell early seafarers were more boob than bum people.
Gibberish is a language that everyone can speak, but no one can understand or translate.
Soccer must be the most painful sport on the planet if you go by the reactions of players on the field.
There are two kinds of people. People who leave right away after getting in their car and people who don't.
A person who can explain complex topics in simple terms is very knowledgeable in that topic.
People idealize leaders that can compromise, but they only reward candidates that refuse to.
Since pandas are lovable, they get all the conservation funds, while some equally deserving invertebrates get nothing. Therefore, love is a problem.
Now for a quick break. Stay tuned for more shower thoughts.
Homeless people probably hate the general public more than how we view them because of the amount of stuff they see that we waste and throw in the garbage.
Part of growing up is realizing that most love songs are painfully naive.
It seems obvious, but one day, the person who taught you everything you know about that thing won't be around to ask for help or more advice. Don't take your time with them for granted.
Moving the contents of an entire house to another typically either costs pizza and beer or thousands of dollars.
Peanut butter is peanut tahini and tahini is sesame butter.
Wendy is Ronald's sister.
Most people sleep primarily in the morning, not at night.
You can always say a number that no one has ever said before.
Jake is short for Jacob, yet Blake is not short for Blackup.
Now for a quick break. Stay tuned for more shower thoughts. Morality and knowledge are not directly related.
All chaps are assless.
It's difficult to feel young when you look old. But it's easy to feel old when you look young.
Some people really love or hate birds, but you never hear about people who like birds a normal amount.
When going to the toilet, you wipe at least one X too many.
A dog is man's best friend, but to a dog you're their rich friend who buys them everything.
It shows how trusting children are of adults, that they are totally fine with their teeth just falling out.
I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more mind-bending shower thoughts. Goodbye for now. If you like the soothing background music in my calming voice, then check out my other podcast called Terra Vitae, a daily guided meditation podcast. Embark on tranquil journeys through diverse natural landscapes, exploring the serenity and healing power of the natural world. Search for daily guided meditation and look for Terra Vitae, or check the show notes page for the link. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.